global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello great people, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Yesterday was quite a shocking one for Wiki as the entirety of workers in FCT stormed this road, stormed his office, and they were chanting Wiki must go. And what was the reason? Over the issue of non-payment of minimum wage. Now I'm going to allow you to watch the movement and we'll back to also look at what Wiki via the office of his media aide have to tell Nigerians about what happened yesterday. But I must say it was quite an embarrassing one. But let's look at what was the real cause of this. Let's allow the video to play afterwards. We'll come back for more.
So we are at the gate of FCT Minister himself, the Wiki man. Yes, we are here, live. All workers in FCT, in solidarity. The government workers, the state government workers, and the local government workers, we are all here. In solidarity, yes. Solidarity! 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 Our people united! Our people united! Our people united! Our people united! Solidarity! 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 Our people united! People united! Yes, sir! We are here! We will get on! We will get on! Yes! We can come outside! 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 Come outside! Come outside! We can 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 come outside! It is a river today. Wallahi, say Africa. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. So this guy must come.
Welcome back. After all of that bwahaha, the media person to Wiki came out and talked about the move Wiki has taken to see how that issue can be solved. And he says that Wiki actually summoned area council chairman NUT over teachers' strike. According to him, he says that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Wiki, has summoned the chairman of the FCT area councils and leadership of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, FCT wing, for a meeting. The meeting was to find lasting solution to the lingering primary school teachers' strike over unresolved welfare. Wike stated that in Abuja on Thursday, after inspecting ongoing project in preparation for inauguration to celebrate the second anniversary of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he spoke while responding to the protest by the teachers in the early hours of Wednesday. The minister, who described the development as very unfortunate, wondered why the chairman of the FCT area council did not have conscience. He said that the area council chairman refused to pay the teachers their entitlement in spite of receiving approved funds specifically for that purpose. They were unable to pay them. In fact, I got the report yesterday and have summoned all of them for a meeting. You see that the problem we have in this country, by the time I apply the big stick, people will be saying all kinds of things. I don't know why people don't have conscience that these are teachers who take care of our children, and you are happy that you are not paying them their salaries. We can explain that primary school were under the purview of the area council and not FCT administration, adding that the area councils were in charge of primary school. He appealed to the NUT to give him some time, assuring that the issues would be sorted out. Earlier, the NUC chairman, Mr. Abdullahi Shafa, who led the protest, acknowledged Wike's intervention to resolve the lingering crisis, including the release of 4.1 billion naira to the area council to pay the striking teachers. He accused the area council chairman of diverting the funds and called on the National Assembly and the Economic and Financial Crime Commission to intervene and call them to order. Primary school teachers had embarked on a series of strikes over non-payment of minimum wage and 40% peculiar allowance. Other unresolved issues include the non-implementation of 25% and 35% salary increment and the 35,000 wages award, among other benefits. That was the response that was given via the office of his media person. And for me, I don't know what that is actually, but I think that the area council chairman needs to come out and give their own clarification on why things were done. But I'm wondering if Shafa, who is the NUC chair, was so much in control, why were the men chanting Wike's name? That's the big question that most Nigerians are asking. Why were they chanting Wike's name? But however, I think with what we've heard, if it is true, then for me that was a swift intervention, and it's going to be a move in correcting the ills in the FCT's unit. And but then some responders had said some stuff. Someone was asking that in spite of receiving funds specifically for that purpose, so are you not economical to the truth? How much did you give them? How much is the financial implication of each area council to offset the said payment? What you gave them, can it be sustainable in the subsequent month? Ubabe, someone was saying that the solution is that UEBE Act states that 40% of primary school teacher salary should come from FCDA. Try and do that. The act that establishes FCT IGR sharing also stated that 10%, 20% or 30% what being generated every month should be given to area council. Sir, you are not doing that. Try and adjust. Someone here is speaking up for the area council. I think it's important that the area council should step up and speak up for themselves, because I can tell you that Lere Olayinka cannot come out and say anything that will indict his boss. You understand? He will never do that. Whatever he's going to say will be such that will always put his boss above. But however, if Wike has called for a meeting, that's a swift move, and that move is very important at a time like this, because if there's anything you can do, don't hold teachers out, no matter how heartless you are. At a time like this, the days are so difficult, things are so difficult, and it won't be wise for any leader to move in that direction. If you do it, you are going to awaken the anger, the fury of the people, because the economy itself is not smiling. Let the poor breathe. It was just something to laugh over, the poor conditions of Nigeria. The poor are not breathing, they are suffocating right now. And anybody who's trying to hold back their salary or anything that belongs to them, then you want to suffocate them out, and they will rebel. And when they rebel, it's not always funny. My big question was, why were they now chanting Wike's name? Wike must go, Wike must go. Something is wrong somewhere. But however, if you are privy to such information, let us speak out in our conversation. Let's